Kendra Prospero, and I am the CEO of Turning the Corner. We help people find and fill jobs. We work both sides of the equation, so we are both recruiters as well as career counselors. And the reason we do that is so that we know exactly what you need to get a job. When you're recruiting, we see about 250 resumes a week. We interview about 25 people a week, and we are hiring 1 to 2 people a week. And so with this knowledge, we're then able to translate that into exactly what you need to get a job if you're a job seeker. We know exactly what you need to have on your resume. We know exactly what you need to do to nail an interview. And that's what we offer with Turning the Corner.
You know, we all have things in our lives that give us joy. But work is like 90% of our life. It can be, right? It's certainly 90% of what's going to make us happy or make us miserable, next to our spouse, right? And so you want work to be great. You want it to be a thing that you love. You want it to be something that you can't wait to be a part of every day. So what I want to do with you today is give you a bunch of very, very, very valuable information for how you can find your love at work, find the love you want to do at work, okay? And I've been kind of on a journey since 2007 trying to do that soul seeking to say, what is it that I am meant to do with my life? What am I going to do to love my job? And so I came up with this formula, which I'm going to take you through today, and I decided to start my business, which is called Turning the Corner. Let me start by sharing with you what this formula is. So what does love got to do with it? The L in love is the legacy. What is it exactly that you want to leave behind? The O is what are you good at? What makes you original? The V is what are your values? What do you really, really need in a job to be happy? And then what is it exactly for the E? What's your energy? What makes you come alive? The combination of these 4 things will start to give you that insight into what it is that you are going to need to really love a job. So I had a client again come to me on this, and she was not sure at all on what she could do well. And so she ended up finally going through this exercise with me, and we were able to call out her unique strengths. And then we rewrote her resume. And it was her resume then that made her pop in a really unique way to then get this next job. And so it is so essential, in my opinion, for you to know exactly what you're good at when you're on the job search as well. Because it's not just about being able to say it out loud and to feel confident and to feel good about yourself, but it's also something that you're going to use during an interview. It's something that you're going to definitely want to have on your resume. When you're introducing yourself around these tables here, you want to be able to have somebody, be able to say, when they say, well, so what do you do? You're going to want to be able to say, well, what I'm good at is, or, without kind of tooting your horn in an obnoxious way, but you want to be able to say this out loud because it's what makes you memorable. You guys, when you're working, you are giving up, or maybe not giving up, but these are the best years of your life. These are the best hours of your day. You better love it, or you better like it a lot. Otherwise, it is not worth it. We are the 2140 group, right? Which means we still have plenty of time to correct anything that needs to be corrected. So correct it. And one of the ways you can absolutely correct it is if you have a good grasp on your values and what you really need out of a job. Again, pragmatically speaking, I don't believe that build it and they will come, do what you love and the money will follow. Not quite, but it's close. You just got to work at it a little bit more, okay? What I wanted to share with you too is that, as I mentioned earlier, this is really just steps 1 and 2 of really 6 steps I think you need for getting that next job. Here are the other steps. So, 1 and 2, as I mentioned, the legacy and the originality. 2 is your values and energy. But then you need to figure out how you market yourself in an appropriate way, both on your resume and on LinkedIn or on social media, however you want. There's a number of different ways to kind of get the word out about what you want to do. How then do you use your network to actually help you get a position faster? And then this starts to get cut off, but developing an action plan and interviewing well, and then negotiating an offer. So that's what we have in a full offering when we're working with our clients. Now, Turning the Corner is our goal, our mission, our vision is to transform the way people think about work.